Support WrestleTalk!
Visit WrestleTalk.com. Stephanie McMahon returns. Alexa Bliss is suddenly an expert on the decline of the Roman Empire. No, not that one. And Bobby Lashley beats up 3 men dressed as his sisters. I'm Ollie Davis. Click that eye above my head for what you thought of the show, where you can choose from in awe, core, average, poor and bore, as I review the 21st of May 2018 edition of Monday Night Raw in about 4 minutes. Kurt Angle barely got through 3 floppy wrist gestures to open Raw when Stephanie McMahon's entrance music hit.
Style and grace, I'm never gonna be done. Lean on in, now welcome to the Queendom, where the kings bowed.
Not now, Luke! You're meant to be on holiday! Stephanie immediately hit her emasculator finishing move on Angle and effectively took over the show. Cue Roman Reigns moaning about not having the Universal Champion. Emasculator from Stephanie on Reigns! And then Kevin Owens came out to praise the Authority for looking past his feud with Vince McMahon last year to bring him to Raw. Emasculator from Stephanie on Owens! This turned into a very good Kevin Owens-Roman Reigns match until Jinder Mahal attacked the big dog on the outside. One Seth Rollins save later and we've got a tag team match, players, which was even better than the preceding singles bout, mainly because of Seth's incredible hot body, tag, eventually pinning Owens with a curb stomp for the 2nd time in 2 weeks. In an impressive bit of misdirection, the just beaten Mahal managed to get behind the Titantron to attack a celebrating Roman and Rollins with a steel chair, and then it was made official. Roman versus Jinder has been announced for Money in the Bank. Probably one of the most unappealing feuds in modern times. Hold my beer, says WWE. Because then we had 2018's winner of WWE's Worst Segment of the Year award. Hot off the already awful Bobby Lashley interview segment from 2 weeks ago, where he spoke about loving his 3 sisters, emasculator from out of nowhere, which they played again here just in case you forgot how terrible it was. Sami Zayn led a segment exposing the truth behind Bobby's supposed good family man character. This came in the form of 3 men in drag revealing Lashley actually bullied them all as kids. It wasn't just a live crowd who were audibly not into this, not just myself watching through seething rage at home, but Sami Zayn himself. That is the face of a man who knows how bad this is. Somehow even more insulting was how Bobby no-sold it all as a joke, going on his own hilarious monologue about 3 men pretending to be his sisters, rather than just destroying everyone like this segment deserved. Things got physical with Sami running away and the 3 sisters attacking Bobby, where Lashley proceeded to beat each one up, including one with an army helmet, which Bobby put on the guy's head to then punch him on the helmet on his head. It's a protective helmet, you f***ing idiot! This was atrocious and set back Bobby's WWE character and mustachioed women back about a decade. For more character inconsistency, Alexa Bliss then cut a wholly contrived promo about Visigoths and Romans. Ember Moon won their following match despite some attempted Mickie James interference. Baron Corbin and No Way Jose fighting each other week after week is almost like a metaphysical conga line joke on me. The B team celebrated big time as their undefeated streak continued against Breezeango again. Stephanie played Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax against each other for their Money in the Bank contract signing, possibly foreshadowing Nia turning heel with McMahon. Despite Dolph Ziggler and Chad Gable getting jobber entrances, they put on an interesting amateur wrestling influenced match for the time they were given. Natalya became the latest lady person to qualify for Money in the Bank, where her post-match interview was more focused on putting over Ronda Rousey. They're best friends, because that always works out. This is the 4th time we've had Elias versus Bobby Roode in just over a month. The Drifter ineffectively won here despite Bobby being the one going to Money in the Bank. A bad piece of booking that was completely saved by Braun Strowman running over Elias on the entrance ramp to start the next match. In a main event made by Stephanie earlier on, which involved an apple getting a hand, Braun took on Finn Balor in one of Strowman's best ever matches. Braun worked over Balor for the majority, but the drama really kicked in when Finn started to get the better of him, countering Strowman's running flying charge into a sling blade and hitting a coup de grace on the outside. We even got the terrific visual of Braun rising from the dead behind an oblivious Finn. Strowman won in the end, but showed Finn respect by putting him in the corner instead of delivering more power slams. A good close to an otherwise bad show. Although I enjoyed the opening, everything in between was either lazily repeating matches, Alexa Bliss talking about Visigoths, or the awful Bobby Lashley segment. This week's Raw is poor. Can Samoa Joe say TNA now that he's in WWE? Click the WrestleTalk.com link on screen now to find out, and give us a subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest backstage professional wrestling news. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.